Patrick's napping. He's all curled up on the couch because he was on Jordan's chair, and then Jordan's like, "I want to play my games. Get off my chair." And then Patrick's like, "No,
No.
Daddy,
Snoozing.
no." He's snoozing now.
I'm impressed. He doesn't ever, I mean, he's usually pretty quiet around this time, but
Yeah, around this
he's
time.
really walking around and doing stuff.
He's been so snoozy recently. Just such a snoozy boy.
I love that.
Thursday, which means I need to redo all the prices. And
All
I
the
forgot that,
prices.
like, we didn't do it before we left, and I was like, I don't want to do it right now. So I'll do it right now, and we can chitty chat.
We've got time.
Exactly. You can start us off while I'm doing the math on my phone to do the prices if you got stories.
Today was
Nope, not lurking.
Dia del Nino. What is it? What is today?
I don't know. What is it?
Dia del Nino, Children's Day. And there's like the kids, all the kids from the school. It was like a full parade fiesta.
Ooh.
With these children. It was intense. I was not expecting that.
Really? So, like, what's it for?
It's the Day of the Children. I think basically just celebrating children. I'm pretty sure it might be a Mexican holiday, considering it's Spanish. But we celebrate a little bit of both of that, you know?
Okay.
So, so kids were hype. There was lots of hype going on.
Was it?
How you doing, Goof?
What's up, Goofin?
Yeah. The heck was I just gonna say? I don't know. I brain farted. John starts T-ball soon. I have nothing fun in my personal life, really.
Aww.
Like, honestly, I had a really bad headache this morning. And, like, it crushed me. I had to go had a little meeting with a locksmith, and then, which I think we've all heard about the pier key and all that jazz and how the fobs were pissing me off. Well, we figured it out. But between the locksmith finally taking the course he needed to take from the object that he sold us.
Is that the worst?
And then it was the most simple thing that I just didn't have right, which was like the basic, like what fob I actually had.
Oh my
God.
I
had none of that information on the box. So that was where I was stuck last year.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm dying through this headache while he's changing the locks from the old lock to this new lock with the fobs. And I proved to him it worked. I showed it went green. He was stoked.
Nice.
He was worried that like it wasn't going to be ready. He was like stressing. I'm like, oh no, it's ready. And I showed him and he was so hype. He was like, because this poor guy, he's been going through it with this whole thing.
I bet.
Gosh. And then he got really butthurt at like one of the board members because he's like, that guy's got a type A personality and I don't do type A personalities. And
okay.
Like, I'm so glad you took on this role because it's so much easier working with you and blah, blah, blah. And I was
like right in front of this guy's face?
No, he didn't say that to that guy.
Oh.
But they did last year. They got in like a little bit of a tissy argument.
Really?
And eventually I just sat there and let them kind of be children.
Yes.
And then they kind of looked at me and like asked my opinion. I'm like, well, I think you guys both are acting kind of childish right now. And I just said it. I don't care.
Nice.
And I go, I don't think either of you be very kind to either of each other, like at this very moment.
You're such a mom.
I think you guys could probably like work on this better.
Such a motherly thing to say. Like you clearly have kids.
Like I got thanks by both of them separately later. Like they apologized to each other.
Oh, look
and,
at
like,
you.
Shook hands, like
mending bridges.
We worked through some stuff. It was really funny. But I said it straight up. I was like, no, you guys are both being a little ridiculous, actually. Like
oh, that's hilarious.
No holdbacks, dude. Like you guys asked my opinion. Okay.
Yeah.
Here it is. Like I think you're being childish. You should like stop. You guys are just like arguing over something really silly.
I love that.
Why are we arguing about that? Like, think about it. They both kind of sat back like, oh. Anyways. So as we're going through that, like head's killing me. Another homeowner comes down, starts asking questions. Anyways, we go through the whole thing. It's just so annoying. I can't go down there sometimes because people are starting to know. Some people already know who I am, and other people don't. And I want to keep it that way, but I can't.
Yes.
Because I'm gonna have to go down there. Anyways, my head was just pounding. Like my headache was so bad that like I would tear.
Oh my
like not
God.
cry, but just like tear.
Yeah.
Because it was just like radiating like this, like all through, like down my nose. And anyways,
jeez.
So I was going to go start a job today, and I was like, directly after I left that, I drove home because even that was like questionable. I'm like, I can hardly like think right now. You know,
Lord, you got like a migraine and a half then.
Yeah, something was happening, right? So I curled up in my bed. I took a few ibuprofen. Took 3 of them, and then I drank a glass of water. I put in a podcast, and I set a timer for an hour because I had about an hour and a half. I didn't need to fart, though. It probably would have helped. But I woke up, and I was in such bliss. I had no headache. I felt good, and I sometimes don't nap.
A nap actually does help.
It was amazing. And like, because sometimes when I take naps, like, I end up being more groggy, like
like I'm not a huge
after napper. I wake up, and it's probably because I took one it took it too long, you know. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, farting does make you feel better. Yeah. I don't disagree with that. Actually, I had a scare the other night. I was like the middle of the night, and I felt a fart, and I like went to fart, and man, we almost touched cloth. I ran to the bathroom really fast.
Oh my Lord.
And you're muted. I can't hear you.
Me?
I can't hear you at all. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. It didn't look like you were doing anything different.
Like I accidentally clicked a button on like Discord while I was doing like the numbers, and then it muted me.
That's fine.
Oh.
I was like, I'm not hearing her laugh. I feel like something's wrong.
Scared. I got scared there.
You went from laughing to panic.
Yes, exactly. I'm like, oh no, don't say that, please. Don't say that.
At least you could hear me, though.
Yeah. Imagine if we went like this whole time and you're just like, oh, Chelsea's just ignoring me. Like the classic.
I can see you, thankfully. Oh, that's so funny.
I hate when shit gets weird.
I came out of it, and then this is a funny story at school. So, like, one of John's classmates' dads, I think he's a single dad, and he's a mechanic, so he's always coming with all these random cars. And most of the time, they're not, like, registered. They're insured, but they're not, like, registered. And I'm always just like, he's 25, and he's a young dad, right? I'm feeling like I'm archaic talking to him sometimes. I'm not even that old. Because he was like, oh, yeah, that was probably in your generation or something he said about, like...
Rude.
I don't know, because he always talks about cars and anyways. And I don't know anything about what he's talking about. I always like, I'm like, hey, that's cool. I'm learning something new about these random, like, BMWs or whatever. Like, all right on. And yesterday he asked me if I had noticed any cops down the West Shore because he wanted to drive down and go see a friend. I'm like, well, they're doing road construction. So usually when there's road construction, a cop's nearby.
Yeah.
You know? And he's like, oh, okay. So I pull up to the school really early for me today. It was like 1:40 actually. So I got to sit and like listen to a podcast or YouTube video, and I'm sitting there, and when I pulled in, there was like 4 sheriff vehicles and like a state police vehicle too.
Oh my.
And I'm like, that's really funny, because I bet you this dude's gonna be driving in with the car that does not registered, you know? I have no way to tell this person because he just asked him about the cops the day before. So I was like, I could give him a warning.
Yeah.
You know, but I don't have any way, because I don't have his number or anything. So it's like, well, he's going to have to find out. Yeah. Also, why the heck are all these cops here?
Yeah.
You know, there was just like a lot of questions, lots of questions. So we're laughing. He pulls in, parks next to me. We're chatting about the cop thing, and we were cracking up. And he told me that in California, actually, that a cop can't pull you over if your car, for only your registration being out, there has to be something else wrong for them, like a reason to pull you over in California.
Fact?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's crazy.
That's the law. I know. I was like, I didn't know that. That's like actually low key does not make sense. Like, why even register your vehicle if they can't pull you over for it?
Yeah.
To make you get it registered. I don't know. Anyways. So all the other moms are coming, right? I get the flock of moms because I'm kind of universal with a lot of these parents.
Yeah.
And one of the moms comes up and she's like, suddenly goes like, God, what are all these cops doing here? Like, my car hasn't been registered since September.
Oh,
and I started laughing so hard because obviously another parent talking about his car not being registered.
I'm so confused. Like, what do you mean by registered? Like, do they have insurance?
It's supposed to be registered with, yes, but like you have a registration and insurance. They're different. Registration is registering it with the state of California. I own this vehicle. It's mine.
Yeah.
But they haven't done that. And no one's done it. Like she hadn't done hers since September, and this dude just bought this car, and it hasn't been registered since 2019.
Oh my Lord.
So, for example, our truck that we have in the driveway is not registered because it has to have like a mechanical thing called a smog check go through first in order to be able to be okay to drive in California, because California has a lot of like emissions rules of like, you know, all the exhaust and all the stuff that comes out.
I see.
So it just sits in our driveway. We don't just go drive it. Like, I don't test my luck like that. Are you fucking kidding? Like, what? You know?
Yeah, I agree.
I'm cracking up because multiple parents here at the pickup line are like talking about stressing on the cops being there in their car. They're even stressing about where they parked. They're like, man, I parked on the street. I hope they don't see it. And I'm just cracking up. I'm like, you derelicts.
I could never live on the edge like that. Like, never.
It's wild. I was cracking up. I mean, I live on the edge in my life, and it kind of stresses me out. But, but that's like, I make it work.
Like, in that circumstance, I'm like, you got caught with your kids.
You guys,
and like, would they like take your car away?
No, they just give you a ticket, a fix-it ticket to like, you know, whatever. But the only reason, but that's the thing. That's what these parents were telling me is like they're not super stressed because a cop can't pull you over just for having old like registration tags.
That's like,
but they have to find a reason to pull you over. Like if you have a
burnt out
tail light out or something, right?
Which like most people don't know about.
Exactly. But that's how they would be able to get you on the registration. To be like, oh, well, you don't have a registration either, so you got to do this, that, another. Here's your ticket.
Oh Lord.
These people are like, well, thank goodness all our lights work. Can go another day living on the edge.
No.
I was cracking up. I'm like, wow, guys, you're all really showing your true colors. I'm glad it's near the end of the school year. Nice, it's been like awkward. It's like, you know. Like,
so like you all aren't like perfect? What?
I'm not the only one that shows how like much of a mess I am every day. Great. Because most of these moms that are like, because it's mostly moms, it's a few dads too, but they're always like put together and like good for them. I don't do that, you know? Especially in my line of work, I'm not going to wear my good clothes to work.
Fuck no.
Are you kidding? Anyways, and I don't go anywhere where my good clothes can be worn, really.
Yeah, like my good clothes / work clothes, I wear them to work, and when I buy new work shirts or something, I put that through work. I don't pay for that shit because I'm like, if I'm literally wearing this nice top to only work, I'm not paying for it. If I'm only wearing these pants to work, guess what? I'm not fucking paying for that. So like, totally. I'll put it through my petty cash, and no one's called me out yet, and I've been doing it for years.
I think that's a reasonable thing to purchase.
And like, it's not like I'm going absolutely mad with like buying clothing. Like first of all, they got to be on sale. Yeah. And secondly, I get like under $100 on the rare time I do it.
Yeah. Just to re-up your like work wardrobe, if you will.
Yeah, like I'm like the last like few months, I'm just like, I'm so fucking bored with my clothes, like my work clothes. And then we went out and like Suzy Shear was having a sale. I'm like, oh, Mama's getting some new work shirts.
Yeah.
There you go. Everything has been updated. Everything. That's such a big task. to do.
You did great.
You're restocking. You're restocking in your security. Perfect. Should we open the store and see how people feel about the deals?
Let's do it.
So my day was absolutely bonkers.
Please, I've been dying to hear about your day. It started early.
Absolutely bonkers. So backstory to one of these stories. So someone's moving out. So every Friday I serve them for next week on the days that we could show your suite. So basically I'll serve 2 like weekday time slots and then a weekend time slot, which I'm allowed to legally do.
Right.
So we're like, so then
makes sense.
Yeah, because like I hated when like the other managers that I've worked for would be like talking to someone on the phone and then they're like, you can come on like I have to give this tenant like 2 days notice before I can enter, so could you come on like Thursday? And I'm like, why not just do the whole week, and then if someone wants to see a certain suite they have to come during the time slots.
Yeah.
So I just do it like that because it's way easier.
Yeah.
So
way
then
easier. Makes sense.
I serve these motherfuckers a time slot to go in on, what day is it right now? Today is Wednesday. So I serve them to go in on Tuesday between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m.
Okay.
So then my ARM, we book in this dude to come and view it. My ARM goes up to the suite with this dude. Knock, knock, knock. Knock, knock, knock. Because like we make sure that they hear us knocking. Because you don't know what you could walk into.
No doubt. Oh my gosh.
So then we knock, 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 knock. And then they're not like answering. So then sorry, I just need to turn on your game because I turned up your screen because we were watching a show yesterday. And the dinging is like, I'm like, whoa, that's aggressive dinging.
It's hefty.
Anyways, back to my train of thought because those dingings were like throwing me off. I'm like,
it is exactly when someone gets freaking is burglarizing and then we're getting the money back. It's like ching, 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 ching. Like seriously, I get it.
Anyway, so then she's knocking, no one's answering the door, so she unlocks it. She like creeps it like open and she's like, building's named management, we're here to do a viewing, and like she's like shouting into the suite as we do, because once again we don't want to walk in on people doing shit or like not doing shit or like, you know,
no hanky pankies or whatever you're doing.
Yeah, so then
no naked walks.
The husband and wife, we hear she heard the husband like in the bedroom, like, hold on, we're coming out, door closed, and they're like, oh my. And then like my arm's like, okay, we're like in the kitchen, just so you know where we are. And then he comes out, sweatpants, t-shirt, like, we know what you're doing. And then like she's like, can I show the bedroom? And he's like, yeah, go on in. And she's like, here's the bedroom. And like there's like an ensuite bathroom, and she's like, is there anyone in the bathroom? Can I show it? And he's like, oh, my wife's there. And then she comes out in like little like pajama shorts and like a tank top. Like, we know what you were doing.
You guys, yeah. It's like 1 in the afternoon, right?
Yeah, it's like 1 in the fucking afternoon.
It's in the afternoon.
It's in the 3-hour time span that we told you that we may be coming in to your suite. So then, like, they're talking, and then they're telling about the suite and this and that, and then like my ARM leaves. And then she comes down, she's like, oh, you'll never believe what just happened. I'm like, what? And then she tells me about it. I'm like, oh, okay. And my first thought is, there's going to be a fucking email tomorrow. I just know it. I just know them, and I know that they're going to email tomorrow.
Oh, jeez.
And lo and behold, I get downstairs, and there's an email.
No.
Where they flat out admit that they saw that I served them notice. And I served it within the proper time frame, but because they didn't confirm the viewing times, it was possibly illegal for us to use our keys and come in. And I'm like, oh ho 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 ho, no, Bitch, I served you notice to come in. I do not need to wait for you to say yay or nay to me coming in.
This is how it works.
This is how it works. We will just be coming in. And he's like, I understand that portion, but I feel it's illegal for you to use your key to unlock our door. And I'm like, bitch, you caught me on the wrong day. And I'm like, I'm screenshotting things. I'm screenshotting like his lease, the RTB website. And I'm like, this is our suite that you rent. If I serve notice to come in and you don't answer that door, yes, we will use our master keys to go in because we have every legal right to
do that if they gave you notice.
Yeah,
any landlord,
which they admitted to. And then he's like, well, we might contact the RTB and just make sure. And like, you do that. You
go for it.
You do that. So then and then I also, funny that this screenshot was taken from the RTB website. So yes, how about you fucking call them?
Go for it, dude.
And you wait on hold for hours trying to talk to these fuckers about something that I'm telling you that I have every right to do.
Yeah. And then listen, I've gone through this shit, you know?
Yeah, I've been doing this for almost 6 years. You don't think I know what I have the right to do? And I have this argument once every second to third month. Like most people get that we got a job to do. And then there's just some idiots like you that think that I can't go in because you think that you own your place. No.
So then work that way,
we go back and forth, and then he eventually just never answers me. So then I'm like, it's either you called them and got the confirmation that I was right, or you just gave up. I'm not too sure yet. Or they're working through the steps of taking us to the I'm RTB, which I'm like, bring it, bitch. Bring it. I don't even care at this point. I know. You guys will lose, and you guys are gonna lose money because you're gonna file. So I'm kind of hoping they do, just because I'm being petty.
Yeah. Let me school you. You wanna drag this around? Come on, that's the worst thing. Why would you want to drag that around?
So I'll change as far as I recall with 48 hours notice you can enter exactly. And I'm super flexible. If for instance someone's moving out and I serve them a time slot and they're like, yo, my child takes a nap every day from 1 to 3. And I'm like, okay,
which is a normal nap time.
I can work with that. I will book you in for the morning. I'm super flexible. And if they're like, hey, every day works except for this one date, I'm like, forget about that date then. It doesn't exist. I won't show it.
Cool. Just talk to me.
You can't tell me you can't show it at all. I will not accept that. But if you're hey, Thursdays don't work. And then I'm like, cool, there's 7 other days that I can show this. So Thursdays doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But the fact that they admitted that I served them, and I'm like, what's the argument? What are you arguing? That
they're
you're
just mad
embarrassed that we caught you boinking? Because we all knew that you were boinking. We all knew. There's no hiding that.
My mom used to call it bopping.
Well, we caught them bopping.
I like the bop and boink.
The bop and boinking. Ridiculous. So that was one argument that I had immediately as soon as I got in today. And ChatGPT, as I mentioned, my boss introduced this thing to me. And it's such an amazing tool because I copied and pasted their email to us. And then I said, write a response that says A, B, C, and D. And it did it. It took out my tone. It took out my frustration. It took all of the negative out and just facts.
Wow.
And I'm like, oh my God, I'm never going to be called out for being a bitch again. I know what I'm trying to say, which is why I tell it say X, X, Y, Z. It's just I have troubles keeping my tone out of it.
It's the tone, yeah.
It's the tone that like gets me, that people get upset with me about. And it articulates what I want to say and just takes out my bitchiness. And I'm like, it said exactly what I was going to say, just in a way nicer way than I would have done it. But there was one point where I did get a little sassy. Because,
I mean, deserved.
Because, like, the initial, like, email back was when I told, like, the GPT to write it for me. But then when he's, like, was not letting it go, I eventually said, you clearly do not understand what you're reading. This explains this explains this, and this explains this. You are misreading this. Yes, call the RTB. I dare ya. I didn't say that part, that ending bit, but the rest of it, I did say. I legit said, you are clearly misreading this.
Yeah, you are not understanding what I'm throwing down, basically.
And like, I find a lot of people, even though they're reading something, they don't fully understand what they're reading, but they're gonna die on the hill that they think they know more than me on some of this shit. And I'm like, you are not the first battle I've had with this fight. Like, I've had this exact fight like so many times in my career. You are not new. And I know how to fight you now, because I've done it so many times.
Seriously.
So many times.
And it was really scary at first, and you've just been handling.
At first, I was like, oh, I need to, like, lay down the law. And now,
so scared.
And, like, now I'm just, like, cracking my knuckles. Bring it, bitch.
Let's go.
I'll lay down this law any fucking day.
I love that.
Like, I'll fucking destroy you with my facts.
The power you have. It's so good.
The power just comes from doing it for so long. It's from the knowledge. Like, if I wasn't if I wasn't sure about the bullshit that I was like saying, I would be like, I don't know, like, you know. But then I'm like, nah, bitch, you're wrong. Don't be stupid. Shit. But yeah, so yeah, that was my very first thing, like, in the morning, and I'm like, ridiculous. And then we got like a weird email from someone that just moved in, and they're like, hey, couple of questions. I can't remember what the first question was, but the second was asked us, does like BC like hydro, which is like the power, like it's like the heating, like the electricity and that shit, do they have like peaks? And I'm like, first of all, why the fuck you asking me?
That's weird.
Why wouldn't you call BC like hydro about this?
Yeah.
Why the fuck are you asking me? But the good thing is that my ARM has properly lived here, so she understands how that all works. I do not. I'm a dumb fuck. I'm like, I don't know when BC Hydro charges people. I don't know how any of that works, because I don't pay for that.
Yeah, that's a Jordan bill.
No, it's a work covers it bill. So I've never seen it in my life.
Oh, sure.
So I don't know how it works.
You don't know. Ooh,
so like,
that's interesting.
Yeah, I've never had to pay any power here, ever.
That's nice.
Yeah. Yes.
So what was your arm's take on it, since she has properly lived here? She
told me that BC Hydro in the winter offers, like, they'll like email you and say, hey, on this day between 3 to 5 5 p.m. it, like, if you lower your electricity, your bill will be less, like $10 or something like that. So she told them about that, like that thingy, but I would never know that that even exists.
I never would have even thought of a cap on power. I never even would have thought of that.
I don't know, but like they said, like, oh, like if you turn off like most of like like they'll give you like a heads up, be like, you could save money if you turn off the power during these times on this date.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, fascinating. Did not know that that was a thing that they did.
Yeah.
So then that was that. But then the
Interesting.
first section of the email, I can't remember what their silly question was, but it was a silly question. And I'm just like, what is with people? My lord. My lordy,
the
lordy,
second
lordy.
question's even silly because it's like,
why ask me?
I mean, how are you? I mean, I assume, I am guessing that they assume you know because you live here, right?
I
But they
assume
don't
that
know
too.
the perks of the job, right?
No.
So that makes that a little different.
Yeah.
And thank goodness then, I guess, in a way, for Tracy, Arm to like, sorry.
That's okay. There's many people here in the world named that.
Yes, many people. In fact, yeah, one of our really close friends. Anyways, but it's just really cool that she has that knowledge and able to apply it and then teach you as well and kind of give you insight.
Yeah, because people ask me all the time, like, how much do you pay for like electricity? And I have to give them like a fucking guess because I don't know. I've never paid it, and I flat out tell them honestly, this is just a guess because I don't pay it. I work here and I don't pay it, and then like they're like, oh, you're not just stupid, basically.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean you don't know what it is?
It's kind of like I kind of get it off.
I get it off. Like, I don't need the bill. I don't get the bill. I've only seen the bill like maybe 3 times, but that's because like in my other building, for some reason my like manager got the bills for something, and then it's like, oh, look at your bills. I'm like, oh shit, that's what we would have had to pay. And it was like,
do you remember
high.
What it was?
It was like during it was during summer, and we had like the AC running like constantly.
Sure.
So it was like $250 or something.
Oh yeah, that's kind of high.
Yeah. But like we have like our PCs, we have our fucking TV, we have like
we have all the things. I pay the power bill. So yeah.
So
Hefty.
Yeah, that was another dumb thing. Like, it's not like this super dumb. It was just like, why are you asking me? Go ask someone else.
Yeah.
And then the final one that I'm just like, these men that moved into this suite, they're absurd. That's how I can describe them. They're just absurd. Like, I'll just give you the backstory of how everything we've dealt with these people is that, okay, so they applied. One of them has a job and has been here for like a couple of years, and then the other one is new to here, but he has no job but a shit ton of savings, which is how they got approved. Sure. And then they got approved. They wanted to move in like April 25th. They were set April 25th. We want the lease to start on April 25th. And then like we got them approved around like April 15th-ish. And then they were dicking around with like trying to pay the SD online. Maybe we'll come in. We don't want to pay the extra fee if we get like a bank draft, so we'll pay online. And then like the time's ticking. So then like they wanted to pay their first month's rent online, but the system, they need to pay their SD first. Then the lease is going to be generated. They sign it. My PA will not countersign the lease until the SD is cleared in the bank. So that can take a few days. So now we're counting down the days. And then within like 10 days of when they're going to move in, they want to pay the first month's rent online. And we're like, we don't have time for that. You need to get a bank draft. We do not like literally have time because when the lease gets like countersigned, then you need to go into the rental portal, put in your bank account, and then it needs to verify your bank account, which can take up to 5 business days, which it's like and it's over Easter that like we're doing this.
Yeah. We
don't have time for this. Like, we're just like, no, you need to get a bank draft. I don't want to get a bank draft because I don't want to pay the extra fee. And I'm like, bitch, it's $20. You have so much money. Is $20 make or break right now? And my arms like dealing with these guys, and she's like, Chelsea, these fucking guys. These fucking guys.
Oh.
And then I'm like, just lay down the law with them. Like, there's nothing we can do. They dicked around for so long, and they're adamant about moving in on the 25th. We don't have time. They can't do that. So then they finally move in, bring the bank draft, and then rent is due tomorrow, and they called about doing the online banking, and we're like, did you start at least verifying your bank account? No. Bitch, it's tomorrow. Get a bank draft. It's not.
What are you guys not getting?
What aren't you getting? And then that's just that portion, okay? That's just that. And then I moved their asses in, and we have like an intercom system on the front where people like deliveries and guests can like buzz each of the residents and come up to the suite.
Okay.
One of them didn't want to give me his personal phone number. He's using this weird app thing that creates this phone number. And I'm just like, we can test this out, but if it doesn't work, you're going to have to give me your actual phone number. I don't know if the program's going to work like that. Mm-hmm. But they haven't called about that. So I'm like, whatever, cool. And then one of them calls again, and he's like, oh, the fob is just so big and bulky. Can I put this on my phone? And my first thought is, how the fuck are you gonna put that on your phone? And secondly,
what?
No. Whatever you're gonna do, the answer is no. The fob is the fob. Deal with it. It's like this big, Khalees. This big.
That's like our peer ones are like this big.
Yes.
It's like a teardrop.
Yes, it's one of the teardrop ones, but like mine's a square, a little tiny square. Okay. Like, my God, it's not like
where the fuck are my keys?
It's not it's not like a fucking clicker like for the TV. And I'm like, no, sorry, no. The fob is the fob. You're gonna have to just keep the fob.
Car keys are bigger than that.
Seriously,
like the car fobs.
My Lord. And then all of a sudden today, I get an email, and they're like, we have 3 questions, and I'm like, fuck, lay it on me, bros. One of them was that they noticed because they're in like a junior 2 bedroom, the master bedroom has like a lock on it, like not a key lock, but like just a little lock, like a bathroom lock, okay?
Sure.
And then
a little hole on the other side?
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
Okay.
And then like the second bedroom doesn't have a lock. Can we install a lock on the other door? No. First of all, the master bedroom shouldn't have a lock. It was just probably installed wrong, and it just happened to get a lock. But no, you cannot install a fucking lock on the other one because we're not willing to deal with that shit. Because if you installed another lock, you can't damage the door. You would need to keep a hold of that fucking handle and not lose any parts until you move out. We're not willing to deal with that. Second question, can we install a smart lock on our front door? Bitch, no. You cannot.
I don't care how big that fob is.
Here's the section of the fucking lease that says no. Bitch. Like, no. Like, we have master keys to every suite, and if you have a special lock, we need to memorize what the stupid lock is, and if someone sees you with a lock, they're all going to want a lock, and no. It'll be anarchy. No.
We're not doing that here.
We're not doing that here. Can we install a fucking, like Ring camera on the, like a doorbell Ring camera? And I'm like, bitch, no.
Why?
And I'm like, no, because of the privacy of the other tenants. And secondly, you can't modify the fucking hallway. Dude. Like, my God. And then they emailed back immediately saying, oh, thank you for like your answers. But we want to do this. And they dropped the lock, fine, like the suite lock or like the door to the second bedroom lock. But then they brought up again the Ring camera and the fucking smart lock. And they said, could you, because in the lease it says that we could get like landlord permission to do this. Could you ask the landlord? And my answer, I'm not even going to paraphrase it. I said, excuse me, blah, blah, blah. But I am the manager of this building. which means I am the landlord. The answer is no.
That is so beast.
Like, first of all, you sexist shithead. I'm the landlord.
Yeah.
Surprise! It's me ruining your life. But yeah, just these needy men that wanted technology everything.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, as you said, go buy a fucking house. You have the savings. I've seen it. I've seen
Why
your
are you
savings.
doing the apartment life if you could just get a house? Even if to rent.
But that's like
what's the big deal?
That's been my day. People just being
These people
weird.
Are whack.
Weird.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And Jordan's been weird. He can't close any fucking doors. He went out to the freezer, grabbed some fucking burritos, and just walked in. And I'm like, "Did you close the freezer door?" And he looked. And he's like, "No." And I'm like, "What?"
It's just like Ella, my 5-year-old does that shit.
So then he went out and closed it, and then he put the other burritos in the fridge freezer. Goes to close it, doesn't fully close it, and I'm like, "What are you doing?
What are you doing?
The freezer door's not closed." And it's like, "Oh shit!" Closes it, and then we're downstairs in our office with a fridge there. He pulls out a drink, walks away, and the fridge door's not closed. And I'm just like, "What's wrong with you today?
What is?
Why aren't you closing doors?" What? Excuse me, what is happening today?
Doors need to be closed, all right?
Yeah. And the freezer one outside there, that wasn't the first time. There's been times when he's pulled out his because I put his pizza pops or his burrito big bag stuff out there, and he'll bring in 5 or something and put them in the other freezer. There's been a couple times when he'll be in his room playing his games, and I'll visit him, and then I look, and I'm like, how long has that freezer door been open, Jordan? And it's lunch, and it's 4:00 in the evening now.
Oh no!
But luckily, everything was still good.
Up with ice on the inside.
A little bit. So they're still fine. They're still fine. But
totally.
it's happened 3 times. And now, so when he goes to take things out, I need to follow him and make sure he closes that freaking freezer door. And I'm so riled up now. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Go to the bathroom.
I gotta go to the bathroom now.
Let's do a BRB because I'll go pee too.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
BRB, guys. Got pee. Games. We're back. We're back.
I just watched this short while because I finished before Chelly, and I was watching this short, and this like old man is like pranking his son because they look alike. You can just tell.
Yeah.
Son's coming out of the bathroom, and he has a giant cockroach. It's so disgusting in one hand that's like kind of hidden, and he pretends to throw a bug at the dude. There's nothing in his hand, but throws it at him. And dude's like, "Huffa," and there's nothing there. And then he's like all feeling relieved. And then homie throws the freaking cockroach on him. And then homie goes like, oh, and you've never seen a grown man like that, like bounce on his toes so quick. It was so fun. I was like, watched it a couple times. I was cracking up. I was like, I got to share that story.
Wild. And like, it was
I
like,
love that shit.
A real cockroach?
It sure looked like it. It spread its wings after it was thrown at the guy.
Nah,
yeah, and then it went back to its form. So I'm pretty sure it was, and it was okay. Okay. That thing was not small.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's my Apple Watch.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd say that thing was like this long.
Ew.
Like this to this.
The fuck?
But and like wider.
That's disgusting.
It was a big one.
That's disgusting.
And I don't know if it was a cockroach, but it definitely like looked within that roachy family. It was like, roached out.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's my silly story.
Nasty.
Yeah.
Nasty.
Love and hate the internet. It was really funny. Like politics gently got brought up because we were talking about the internet with the locksmith guy.
Oh.
Or not we. We were talking internet. And then I found out how Republican he is. So he's clearly like a Trumper. And I just let him like spit on. Just because I'm not going to. First of all, my head is dying from a headache. Yeah. Second of all, I am not about to talk politics with this homie. Like, no way. We're not going there at all.
Nah.
No, thank you. So, yeah, I was kind of like, oh, awkward.
Awkward.
I mean, I could have guessed, to be frank with you. I really could have guessed. That'd be an easy guess. Oh, do we need some out here? No, it's full. Oh, this is nice. The item locator. Oh, I put that in the wrong spot, though, I think. Oh, wait, no. Oh, it was down there. I did. Oops. Okay, so there's going to be a soda. Just put it. If I see it, I'll put it there.
Oh,
but it needs to go next to the
soda. You can just grab the box and just move it over, like the little...
Oh, yeah. Duh. Thank you.
All good, all good.
Panicked.
So we're currently watching a Big Bang Theory.
Okay.
And, like, initially I had a little bit of a grudge and a hatred for it.
Sure.
Just because, like, I don't know. To me, there was a couple shows out on at that time. I'm sure that I've mentioned this last time that I felt deserved the love that show got.
Sure. Absolutely.
And they, like, didn't. And, like, they got, like, canceled, like, 4 times. But, like, it's a decent show. I'm actually enjoying it. Sheldon, there's been some times when I'm just like, why do you even have friends? Why are you enabling this lunatic in his stupid beliefs? And, like, coddling him and this and that. But I'm like, whatever. It's not that deep. It's not that deep.
Let it go. Yeah.
It's not that deep. But I'm also just like, why are you coddling this man?
Yeah.
Like, seriously. Like, drove me crazy. Like,
I've never seen it.
He has his funny moments. They all do. But, like, just how they, like... some of the things that they allow, I'm just like, are you kidding me? Are you shitting me? Like
really?
I wouldn't be this man's friend. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I would be like, you guys are idiots for allowing this grown adult to be like this, but okay. But
That's
yes.
fair.
Out of all, like, the sitcom-y shows like that, I would rank them out of the ones I have seen. Number 1, definitely, I'm a Community, which is the show that was on at the same time as Big Bang Theory, and it's the show that I feel should have got the love that Big Bang got.
Okay.
Because, like, it's golden television. It's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Like, it's so good. I love it so much. Next tier would be how I Am Like Met Your Mother. Fucking love that show.
Okay.
Can rewatch it anytime. Love it. Next is
really good
next
things
is
about
Friends.
it.
Yes, How Met Your Mother. I can rewatch that literally anytime.
Yeah.
I love it to pieces. Yeah, some of the characters, the more you watch it, the worse they get.
Oh, that happens sometimes.
Yeah, because you, like, realize new things about them, and you're like, okay.
I don't think I like that.
I don't think I like that.
Yeah.
Like Allison, like Hennigan's character. First watch, loved her. Second watch, I'm like, and then, like, third watch, I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. You're like, eh.
Like, you're out of everyone in
Kinda
this cast,
sucks.
like, you're kind of, like, the acting's fantastic, but, like, your character's, like, the worst.
Sucks.
And, like, like, there's, there's Barney, who's like the sexist pig, but somehow she's worse than him, I feel, sometimes.
Weird, yeah.
Like, just some of the things she does, I'm just like, ugh, Lily!
No, Lily.
You're terrible. And then Friends. And
yes,
then
Friends is great.
And then underneath Friends is like Big Bang Theory. Like, I don't see the rewatchability for it yet. Like, it, to me, I feel like it's going to be a one and done. Everyone asks that about Sheldon. But it's distracting because, like, yes, I know it's a bit. I know it's part of the joke. But, like, there's 13 seasons or something of this show. I'm assuming this bit is gonna not end because they could never do that. But, like, chill out. Which, like, he's showing signs that he's learning shit and, like, toning some of his bullshit down, you know?
Yeah.
But, I don't know.
You see that in chat?
Yeah, I just took it out.
That's wild. It's like it's not in chat, but it's
Yeah.
warning us that it's restricted. Obviously, it's a bot, but like, wow.
I'm gonna have to BRB again. I'm sorry.
Do it. No
My
worries. I'll keep
ARM
busy.
gave me ice cream.
Oh no.
So
We love it, but we don't
we
love
love
it.
it, but we don't love it. But we love it. It's a struggle.
Yes.
It's a struggle. BRB.
Yes. Okay, no problem. uh, I've been watching a lot of Minecraft videos on YouTube when I'm having like me time. I shouldn't say a lot because whatever. A lot of the time I'm not really even paying attention. It's just kind of background noise, but it's been really fun to like watch these guys play some modded versions of Minecraft, and it's quite entertaining. It's a good group of guys. It starts with Forge Labs on YouTube, and some of his friends are like OK Robert and someone named Shadow something, and a couple other people. Unsorted guy, his name's Kim. He's always like kind of the foil. It's a lot of fun to watch, yeah. But they play like full on scenarios. They've played like 100 days in this environment, so they'll like add mod packs to make the like bad guys like be extra. Basically, it's very entertaining to watch. But like, I've on my off time, I have been playing a little bit too much, probably Minecraft, because I'm starting to feel a little bit of the burnout on it, which is good probably. But like, I just love that game. It's so good. It's just easy to just hop on and create, go on a little adventure. You don't have no like. Sometimes I don't want quests in my life because I have so many in like real life, and like sometimes I just want to create and exist in a game and just be, if you will. And like I find that in Minecraft often. I also love like my Roller Coaster Tycoon. I love The Sims. I love all my like chill, like we're not doing shit games, you know? It's not a lot of objectives. We're just like creating. Sometimes I just need that. I should start painting this summer, actually. I have a lot of things I need to improve on this summer to get better for like the coming years. I need to start like exercising regularly again because I just haven't been and things like that. So lots of that stuffs. Lots of that stuffs. But, you know, yeah, with the gaming world, I need to get some things situated. I need to do like some furniture moving and reorganizing of some stuff so I can like properly have some like bedroom gaming station, which I'll put the PlayStation in. Hi.
Ooh, you're talking about
I
setting up your
know.
stuff?
Well, yeah, just kind of like reorganizing shit, like moving things around, getting things cozy, you know,
I feel
getting rid of
that.
shit this summer, working out this summer, not like
Ooh.
aggressive workout, but like going on walks and stuff and just
Hell
getting myself
yeah.
active because I haven't been at all. Oh
Like,
my
to be
God.
fair, like, you live in such a beautiful area. Like,
It's pretty easy to go for a walk. Yeah. It's easy to go outside,
but it's also
but
really easy to stay in.
it's also really hard to go out there when you just want to easily sit on your bum and like
Yes.
not. And our family tends to like veg out on the weekends, and we need to like break that habit. It's not winter anymore. It is full on like, well, actually this weekend it might snow, actually.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh yeah,
No.
it's spring weather. It doesn't stick around for long, but it will snow. Yeah,
Ew.
I know. It's just like, oh, we hired another
Yeah,
employee.
because I feel like we need another like security guard.
Yes, I'm down.
Should we do one more day and then maybe like expand and buy something new?
Sure, I'm down.
Yeah, let's do one more day and then we can expand the store.
Sounds great.
But yeah, with Big Bang Theory, we're on season. We just started 3, I think. Yeah, season 3, and it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the other chicks to join, like the scientist one. That's an actual scientist, and then the blonde one. I don't know what their names are.
Yeah.
I'm very curious. But tell us more about this reorganization. Like, what you gonna do?
I need to get this TV hung up on the wall, which I have everything for it. Actually, I didn't have the proper screws for it to fit into the TV.
Oh.
So I went and got those. So to get that on the wall, then I have a little table there that I can put the PlayStation on because I haven't actually even played it yet, and it's been a minute, since I've had it.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, this is gonna be the bedroom console. Because I have my Xbox over here at my desk, and I could hook it up to that TV, but it's I'd rather utilize one of the other ones that we already have and just keep this at my desk. I don't ever use it, and I feel so bad for it, but I have a very special, and this is so dumb, but I have a very special Destiny background photo of my character sitting in the most epic space and it's just beautiful. And I just can't get rid of my Xbox yet because that will go.
Oh, you can't tell me download it somehow?
I'll look, but I think it's been too long. I don't know. I don't know with the cap because there's been some caps that they've been putting on stuff.
Oh.
On the Xbox,
Really?
There were certain things all your captures and stuff. They were basically we gotta reduce the amount that everyone's storing for so long, basically. And they just wanted to kind of a mass delete of a lot of clips and captures that you've had in the past. So I don't know what I actually saved when that time happened. So I need to look into that because I remember being panicked. I don't know if I saved that picture. It's just on there, obviously, but
yeah,
I don't know what's actually on that Xbox because I haven't turned it on. I've been a full-on PC fucking lame PC nerd lately.
That's fair. My main consoles are definitely PC and PlayStation. Not even the Switch, really.
I don't even touch my Switch. That actually lives in the living room, but no one uses it.
Oh, poor baby Switch.
I feel bad for it. Yeah. And we got Just Dance, so it's we should be doing that more as well.
Yeah,
I will walk around. Because now when John's playing T-ball, it's kind of a boring sport. And yes, it's you kind of have to sit there and watch to really get it, but they're little, so it's it's not that stressed, that you don't have to pay attention that much.
Yeah.
So I'll walk around with Ella or whatever. Because Ella's not playing this year. She was not down.
That's fair.
Which is totally fine.
Yeah.
Last year she was not down, and we're not gonna make her do it this year.
Good for you, because I was always forced
through that again
to join stupid soccer, and I'm I don't enjoy this. I never enjoyed
it. So I
but that's
encourage
good.
It if they like it.
Yeah, if they like it, but if they don't, then aren't you wasting a bunch of your money essentially?
Yeah, and John, I think is a little. I don't think he cares too much for baseball.
Mm-hmm.
But I also think he enjoys being on a team. I think he likes the camaraderie,
Nice.
He likes to.
That's good.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he really. He always wants to do well when he's doing something.
Yeah.
So that's just who he is. Ella basically is this gives me anxiety. Fuck that. I'm not doing it. Okay.
I feel that, girl.
And I feel that with my whole heart. That was my whole childhood. I felt I was just you're pushing me into what? Nope. So I'm just not going to fight it. We tried it. It wasn't her gig. That's fine. Thanks for trying. That's basically how I try to encourage it. At least try it once.
Yeah.
Get through a season. We signed up for it, and then we won't do it again next year. And if you decide later that you want to try it again, let's try.
Yeah.
I just don't want them to feel restricted or if they failed or some sort, or anything like that. It's nah, man, you went out there, you tried.
Exactly.
It's fine. Wasn't your deal. Let's just move on. That just made me think of the locksmith guy and the board member dude. It's just anyways. Such children.
Such children.
So funny. Such children. Yeah, so. Yeah, little remodel action. So Big Bang Theory, not so great. Any other shows you guys are watching? I should try.
It's not it's bad, honestly.
Yeah.
It just like
You're not a fan.
like I'm enjoying it when I'm watching it. I laugh. I'm like, oh, that character, but like it's not one of those shows like Community or like The Office or Friends or like any of the other similar shows to that where I'm not gonna feel like I need to rewatch it. Like
Yeah,
I'll watch
fair.
it once, experience it, laugh, maybe eventually cry. Who knows? I don't know yet.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and that'll be that. And then I'll carry on with the other shows that I just like a little better.
I've actually been I need to start I just need to start watching it, honestly, but I got stuck on this like small loop for like half a day, it felt like, where I was watching The Office bloopers.
Oh my god, yes.
And I cannot deny that it really made me want to watch the show, because I've watched the show a little bit here and there, but I'm not like a super fan.
Fucking funny.
I haven't watched start to end. Yeah.
Even though season 1 is rough, season 1 is also still gold. Like some of those episodes are fucking funny.
But yes, exactly.
Like that
so
show
I want to give it a try.
Will make me laugh hysterically every fucking time. Every time.
I was just like cracking up at the bloopers, man. Like, what? These guys are hilarious.
They are so
I was like,
funny.
okay, I need to try. I need to go back to trying because I tried it a couple times, and honestly, I start with season 1, and I'm always cringing so much through it that I just gotta.
Is it
hold
because of
on and keep trying.
like Michael like
I think
makes
it's
you
just
cringe?
the quality.
I guess
the quality a little bit, but Michael, yeah, he makes me.
Michael
cringe in the
is
first
a lot in every season, but especially the first season. He's like extra lot.
Because I've seen later episodes, like, because that show was out a long time ago.
Time ago now. Yeah.
I remember actually probably being in high school, if you will, when it first came out, honestly. But I remember watching some older, like later episodes of different seasons and getting a kick out of it. I felt like things had improved with what they were going for, right?
Yes.
And the first season's kind of like it was one giant pilot is kind of how it felt.
Yes.
Like
they were testing it out.
So uncomfortable.
There's some borderline.
Oh, a lot, I'm sure.
Borderline stuff. Like they were.
Because
I think
it was back then.
And also
so
back
crazy.
then they were also like trying to follow the like the British format, which
sure
doesn't translate to American, honestly.
No.
It doesn't.
No.
They're very different comedy vibes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So to me that's why season 1 doesn't gel well with everybody. Because it's very they're not sure who they are yet. Like they're like, we're the show based off of the British like version. How do we do our own things? Like there's even jokes in the American version, like season 1, that are in the British one.
Oh,
like,
really?
Like like the Jello thing, like the whole like Dwight's like stapler like in Jello is a joke from the British show.
Wow. Okay.
So like that's how intertwined season 1 was.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense why season 1 is so difficult, because it's like we are trying to translate British humor into American humor, and it just does not work.
Like
they're totally different.
I get a kick because I was brought up basically on British like humor, so like I'm there, like I can see it, but like I can totally see how like some people are like, what the fuck? Especially like the episode when they have like a sticky note like on their heads and they gotta guess their like races, and I'm like, oh my god, this is
like that doesn't bother me, but it's a problem now.
Yes,
you know what I mean.
But
like,
it's also like still fucking funny.
It's still
like,
funny.
I'll still laugh hysterically at that episode. Because it's just like, oh my lord.
It's like, you guys,
You
I don't want to
guys.
laugh at it, but I am.
Exactly. Like that's how I feel about season 1. Like you could essentially skip it and wouldn't miss much, but like I don't know. I don't know.
There's still character development. I feel like that's important.
Definitely.
You know,
like to me that show is definitely.
That
it's honestly that's one of the shows where I feel like the hype is definitely worth it. Like every ounce of hype that there is for that show, I'm like, yeah, I get it. I get it. I'm there for it.
Yeah. Have you ever watched Parks and Recreation?
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
I haven't, and I would
forgot.
I've been...
I love it.
Yeah.
It's so
I heard that was
funny.
a really good one. Yeah.
And like, to me, Parks and Rec, I would controversially say Parks and Rec is better than The Office.
Oh, okay.
Even though that's a very controversial opinion. I know that.
Yeah.
Jordan liked it. He didn't like it as much as me, and like he found like the main character, like Leslie, as annoying. I found her inspirational in a funny way.
Really?
Cause she loves her job, and she clearly loves her fucking job so fucking much. And I'm like, you know what, Leslie, I'm taking notes.
We're here for it. Yeah.
I'm here for it. This is the boss that I want to be, kind of.
Yeah.
Like, Leslie is my inspiration, because, like, yeah, she's silly. She does silly things. She does blah, blah, blah. It's a comedy. But, like, her heart is, like, she's so passionate about her job. And her job is just to build parks, essentially. And, like, the whole show...
That's a pretty cool job.
The whole show is that there's this pit in the ground. And basically, the whole show is that... the entire show is, like... they, like, of course, do, like, other shit. But they always... come back to this pit that she wants to turn into a park. And that's literally the entire background story, I want to say, of the show.
She just wants to make a pit a park.
Yeah, she just wants to make the most badass park.
Awesome.
And I'm like, yes, Leslie. Yes.
Need more Leslies around.
Seriously, but Jordan hated her. He's like, she's so annoying. And I'm like, you just don't get her. Like I get her. You don't understand her as a human being like I do.
Yeah.
But yeah, that show is so fucking funny. Like, if you need to choose, pick that show. Like, just, oh my God. Like, I can't remember everyone's name because it's been a while since I've watched it. But, like, the guy that's, like, the mountain man with his beard, fucking, you'll die. You'll die. Like... it's so fucking funny.
I want to watch it. So I need to get some of those shows under my belt for sure.
And like they're just fun, fun, stupid shows. They're not even serious. Yeah. You don't even have to watch it all in like the same like order. Honestly, for the most part.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. This is not like a timeline. Really?
Like, there is, like, little storylines that, sure, there are timelines, but, like...
and they do age, but, yeah.
You can watch random stuff and just be like, they're doing this like this today. Have you ever watched, Bob's Burgers?
I've seen episodes, but I haven't watched it, like, season 1, episode 1 through.
Oh, my lord.
And what I have seen has always cracked me up.
It's so fucking funny. So funny.
Yeah. I would like to watch it because I'm not usually the one adult cartoon show that like I'll get into is Futurama. I fucking love Futurama.
Well, in this household, we love Futurama.
Oh, big time. Like Kona introduced it to me because like I've always been, I don't know, for me, for some reason in my brain, it was very conflicting to have like adult cartoons. And I don't know what's wrong with me. But, like, it would just, like, fuck me up. Even though I literally watched The Simpsons, which I didn't really realize as a kid that it was kind of adult.
Oh, yeah.
Really. But, like, everyone watched it at dinner time at that time when I was a child.
Yeah.
And so that didn't really affect me much. But once I got older, I was like, ew, like I don't really watch South Park. I've never watched it, and it's not my thing, right? It's
South
also kind of
Park.
some crazy humor.
Yeah.
And,
That's like something completely in its own
it's
realm.
way
Like
different.
I would never compare it to any other like Bob's Burgers or The Simpsons or anything like that.
I agree. I'm just saying because it's a cartoon and it's
Yeah.
supposed to be adult humor, that just like it's kind of like how people get upset about vapes and things like that being colorful and fruity flavors rated towards kids. It's very similar to me with that because the content of South Park is not for children.
Yeah.
Like straight up. So
agreed.
And like neither is Futurama. Like I wouldn't let my kids watch Futurama even though
at that age
it's
no, probably not.
Mostly kind of chill. Like but I would wait till they were like
a little
10
older
and above. But yeah, so I'd like to check out check out more Bob's Burgers because I've seen some episodes. I haven't seen it from like the start. I've just hopped in on, like,
show
scenes.
You do not need to watch from the very beginning.
But you know,
can
it
put
would
whatever
be nice
fuck
to
you
like
want. There
see
are,
the
of course,
episode.
like little jokes that carry on throughout the entire show, but like that's definitely not a show you need to like hardcore watch every like episode. Really.
Yeah, but if I'm gonna start something, I'm gonna start from the beginning.
For sure, for sure.
But whether I don't know. Yeah, it would just be something I would like pop on in between. Like
it's on Disney.
Oh, is it?
Well, like it's on Hulu, I think, but
Hulu?
for me, it's on Disney.
Through Disney.
Yeah.
Well, that's the same for me. It just goes. Okay. It's all integrated now. It's crazy.
Right.
Yeah, it's weird. I like. Sure. It's such a trip that it's like I go to like Handmaid's Tale when we watch that. That's on Disney.
Is it
actually through Hulu? Yeah.
Okay, because my like Handmaid's Tale is on Crave, which is like HBO.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's.
But you would expect it to be on HBO here.
Yeah.
But I'm getting it on Hulu.
Yeah, it's fucking weird. I don't.
That's why there's ads, which always fucks me up because I'm like, but we have Disney, which doesn't have ads, and then we integrated with Hulu. Then the Hulu has ads. And I'm like, can we just get I don't want, but like, since we're paying for it, like, can't we just get the no ads? But it has to be an extra cost.
Yeah.
It's just so dumb. I'm like, but we're like paying
enough. Like Prime now has ads, and I'm like, Jordan, we're not paying. No. We're not paying more to not have ads. We will be dealing with the ads. I will not. I refuse. Yeah,
that's ridiculous.
And also, like, I kind of like ads. Because it's a little break. Well, I can go get my water. I can go get like, it's like a break from the show mentally.
Yeah, so that's like, true. And like,
I like ads.
It gives you a chance to kind of be in tune with, because like, I don't know. I grew up with commercials they were commercials when I was a child. I have to call them an ad now. Kona corrected me the other day and I'm like, I'm sorry, commercial. I like gotta, he's like, they're ads. And I'm like, no.
They're like
technically, they're commercials and ads. They're the same.
They're the same thing.
Just different names. I can call them a commercial because I am a millennial, okay, and I'm gonna wear that badge proudly.
Hell yeah!
I don't know. That's all I could spit out. We were laughing.
That's such a weird thought. You're right. Like they're different names, but like they're the same.
It's literally the same thing.
Yeah,
it's literally the same thing. It's just an ad. It's an advertisement, not a commercial. A commercial. It's the same thing.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And I have a habit of calling it a commercial. And then I have been saying ads for a while because I'm used to that like on a tablet or a phone for some reason that becomes an ad in my brain, but when I'm on TV, it's a fucking commertal.
Yeah, I see.
Even though I'm watching it through a streaming service and that's technically an ad.
I'm with you.
A commercial in my brain.
That's insane.
It's so weird.
That's weird.
Yeah. Like what a dumb thing to like hyper focus on, but like that was one of them one day where I was like, nah.
What the fuck? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a little mind blowing.
It is because like, what is a commercial and what is an ad? Is there an actual difference, or like, are they just two different names? Just one is being used now because of just the times.
I wonder if a commercial is specific to how it's produced,
maybe,
like or how it's put out, because a commercial is specific to the boob tube TV, right?
Yeah.
But it became advertisements when smart stuff came out.
Yeah.
So what was that? What's the difference? To me, it's still a commercial. You're just shortening the commercial to an ad as far
Oh,
as just
maybe
your
the length. You're
vocabulary.
right. Maybe it's just it
Like, to
has
me,
something to
that's how
do.
that feels. It's just like, oh no, we're just gonna call it, because everything's minimized now, right? So
Yeah.
not everything, but everything is becoming more minimized than it was when we
Wow.
were, like, it was starting to when we were younger. Yeah, it's kind of
Wow.
funny.
Blowing my mind, Khalees.
Really?
Blowing my mind. That's wild.
Oh, it's too funny. Yeah. Like, to me, like, these billboards, these are ads.
Yeah.
Those are ads.
Those are
Right?
ads. Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, those are ads. Like, straight up. Movie ad, another movie ad. Ads. Those are ads.
Yeah.
Commercials are the ones where they have like the little story about how, Viagra will do so great for you out on that boat with your like little lady.
True.
It's dumb, or whatever. And then people are laughing about it. A commercial is also like about, toilet paper. A commercial is about a car sale. A commercial is about a medication that's going to give you everything under the sun except for and also help you apparently, but could cause death,
Yeah.
I don't
I've
know.
never thought about that really. The difference. And
That's how I see the difference.
Like how similar they are though.
Yeah.
Huh.
And how quickly we went from just commercials to being ads. What
Yes.
a weird rant to be on, but like it's true. It's
true.
Just, yeah. But there is a specific like this. All these billboards and stuff we see in this game, those are all ads. Those are not commercials. But okay, everyone says I'm looking forward to the Super Bowl commercials halftime show and the commercials for Super Bowl in America. People are always looking forward to. They don't call them ads.
Yeah.
Call them commercials. I'm kind of blowing myself away right now.
You're blowing
Like in the
me
middle
away.
of a game my kids are playing, it'll have an ad and we don't it's not a commercial. It's an ad because it actually is an advertisement, actually.
Yeah.
But sometimes it looks like a commercial. So I don't know the difference, but did you just break some walls down?
Yeah, I'm gonna move some stuff.
Oh my lord, look at this. Oh yeah, let me move this guy.
1 sec. I'm gonna because I just bought like the fruit stuff, stuff too. So, wanted to make sure we have room for fruit. So I'm
How
trying to
cool.
decide what I want to do. Maybe move this here. Perfect. Make a little walkway and get some lights in here. Perfect. Those are now in non-print media. Okay. Oh, sorry. Goofin was writing like explanations to us. The problem is originally ads were print and commercials were everything else, but now they become interchangeable.
They have.
Well, print ads are still ads, not commercials. Agreed.
True.
So ads now in non-print media reference. So like everything that's non-print is an
basically they transferred print ads into non-print media references, which is because I mean think about it, there's a lot less newspapers out, there's a lot less, I mean they're still out there, but it's just less, there's less paper being used and stuff like that, like in social, like those. Man, it's just funny because even in social media, you're right, there's like a little 30-second ad, but commercials were 30 seconds on TV.
Yeah.
It's just fucking It's just network TV has commercial, but that's just yeah. But you could technically still call it an advertisement on network TV, even though it is a commercial. Like that's another word for it, basically. But it could be an advertisement, technically.
Yeah.
If you're selling something.
Crazy. What a weird thought.
I know. I don't know where that came from, but
what fruits did we just buy?
Oh, look at the fruit stand. I just ran into the glass door.
2, 4, 6. We need 6. So there's 4.
Yeah. Exactly, Goof. Isn't that funny? I just call them a commercial. It's funny. That's where this all started, because I called it a commercial, and then Kona was like, "They're ads," and I'm like, "Well, yes, and no." Because they're the same thing. It's all how you just. It's just all how you say it, or like how you use it, I guess. Or if you what you care like to say. I don't know.
Bye. We need more shelves. I don't know. There's a couple shelves in here we need to rectify. One of them. Green apples. This one I did wrong. And then that other one needs to get fixed too. Let's do some pears. For there. Perfect. Because apparently we can't keep track of that shit. Like, we're struggling. Putting it all on the right shelf. For some reason, I'm like, why is this so difficult in my brain?
For us older people, there are commercials, but not for younger people. Don't yell at me, Chelly.
I don't yell at people. Such lies. Would you just
that
put
is
away?
So funny. I put the pears next to the pears.
Okay, cool.
I'm trying to be a good little soldier over here because I fuck up. Okay, I put orange tray above the lemon.
Okay, that's orange tray, and that one above it is
I'll put the next orange.
Clementine.
Okay, I got the other orange. Boop. Ooh, is that gonna whatever? We're gonna send it.
And lemons. Life gives you lemons.
Make lemonade.
Okay, cool.
Okay, ooh. We gotta put some of this out. How exciting. We have produce.
We got produce.
That's so cool. I love it. They're in a lot of packaging, though. I don't agree with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They are. There's a lot of packaging. Oh, you probably already put that out. Okay, I'll put the apples out.
Oh, I got. Oh, you
got those
out. No, I got green, okay. Like green apples. So you can.
Where would you like to put them? Oh, I'll put them under here.
Wherever you want.
What do you have?
The green apples.
Oh, okay.
And
so I'll put the apples together.
Now I'm grabbing the pears.
Perfect, and the pears can go right there.
Hell yeah. Pears.
I actually really like all of those fruits. They're good fruits.
I don't like pears.
Really?
Yes, I don't like pears just because like they're super gritty.
It all depends on the pear for me.
Any pear I've ever had
kind of pears
is like I take a bite and I'm like, is this a stand fruit? Like, what is this? Yeah. Like, I don't know. I haven't tried a pear that I liked.
I understand. I never really thought of it that way. I do enjoy a good pear.
Yeah.
But you're right. It is on the grittier side of fruits.
Yeah. No. And like, I hate that like gritty taste. Like if like I'm eating like pickles and jamming out, and then there's one gritty pickle and I have like one bite, I'm like that pickle is garbage and I like will not eat it. Like,
yep.
Ew, like what is that?
Yeah,
it's like
the texture is not good.
Like raisins. Like you're good until you get that fucking gritty one. What is the grit?
Yeah, what is that?
What is that? Like. ugh, especially in pickles. That like in
Oof.
in like raisins, I can see that because like there's probably the seeds or something. But like in
Sure.
pickles, why is there grittiness in pickles? In some of them,
I
like
wonder.
it's rare. But
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
in pear, I think it's mostly the pear skin that gives like
The ick.
that grit
Oh,
taste.
for sure. I
So like
agree.
maybe if I just like deskin the pear, I might like it more.
Mm-hmm.
But that's
Slice it up and then eat it like mini watermelons.
yeah, that might just have to be a test that
Because
I do. In
in
pears, the
in
meat of the pear has some.
yeah, the meat of the pear does have a little bit of grit to it. Yeah.
Where's the meat? Is it like the white stuff
It's
on the inside?
yeah, that's the meat, not the skin.
It's just boggling my mind to call a piece of fruit meat.
Well, imagine if you're a vegan, that's all they would. I mean,
I guess.
their meat it would be probably clarified that to
I
that.
guess. I guess.
The flesh of the fruit?
No, because the flesh would be the outside. Yeah.
No, that's the skin. I guess you're right.
Your flesh
Skin
is.
is flesh.
Yeah.
Or is it all together?
I
I feel weird.
don't know. This is a weird conversation.
So what would you consider the inside of a pineapple?
I would just say the
What would you call that
inside
part? The
of a
fruit?
pineapple. The part that I eat.
But what would you call that part?
I don't have to think about this normally.
That's why we have this podcast.
Like, I don't. I don't have answers for you. I don't know.
Is this called flesh? I had that right? It just feels like it's fleshy. I don't know why.
I'm shocked.
Apple skin, then flesh, then core. Yes. Okay.
I've
that
never
makes sense.
ever had this thought process in my head of like what do I call the inside of an apple? I've never like really thought about it. Now I'm thinking
fucking
really
love
hard.
it.
I'm thinking very hard right now. Like if
'Cause, yeah,
I
you
were
could just
to
call it the
describe it,
insides.
yeah, like the inside of the apple.
Sure.
But like,
But I mean,
what's the
yeah.
scientific term?
Well, Goof said she googled it and it says it's known as flesh, which is kind of gross sounding. Which is also very similar to the meat part. It's kind of same because flesh is like all of it. Oh, that scared me a little. I don't know why.
I didn't like this pillar being there. It was in my way.
Totally get it.
My mind, this conversation is
Well, it
just
kind of
like,
makes sense too, because like when you think of like pretend like you got a roasting pig, okay, it's spinning, it's roasting.
mm-hmm.
You got the skin on the outside, but then if you were to cut it open, you'd cut open it into the flesh or the meat. It's the
Yeah,
same as a
meat.
fruit.
Like, yeah, meat because like it's pork.
Well,
but,
because
like,
it's meat.
describing
yes, but
like the inner area of a pear, like that's the spot that I'm like stuck on. That's
it's
where I'm
technically
like,
the flesh. It's like fleshy bits. But you gotta think of it more of like in a happy way because it's a fruit, I guess.
yeah.
Because what else? What else would it be called? So that's what I was asking. What else would
The
it be like?
innards.
The innards. Inner.
I don't know. I'm
I
broken.
like innards.
Yeah, like
innards.
that's what I would. That's how I would like if like I had to explain it to a caveman. That's how I would explain it.
The innards of the fruit.
Of the fruit. I don't know. Strange. Here's the pear. The pear. Oh, here's the pear explanation. Comes from stone cells, which develop in pairs as they ripen on the tree. Stone cells have very thick cell membrane, which very little space hide inside, and are one of the reasons pears do not ripen well on the tree. So, like, do they have, like, little rocks in them? Am I just...
It sounds like the stone
Am
cell
I
might
outing
just
myself
be like
as being fucking stupid?
No, I think what that would mean is like the stone cell is just like a maybe like a thicker, stronger cell that might like
Ugh.
create that, which basically creates when in the fruit.
So I want
like,
it less
You
ripe.
want less stone cells.
So less ripe, according to Goofin. Hence less
Well,
gritty
you
when not
actually-
ripe, but get more so as they ripen.
Yes, but if you get it less ripe, it doesn't taste good.
I think
Like it's like eating an apple, but it has no flavor.
Because you can get like pears in like cans and
Yeah.
shit like that. So maybe I'll try
I
that.
literally just said that, Goof. That's so funny. I'm all like, I don't like
Tastes
it, but
less
you
like
do.
a pear and almost an apple. Okay. Or maybe I'll just stick to my apples, honestly.
Or just don't eat pears. Like if it's a
Yeah.
preference, you don't like it, then don't eat it. You know. We happen to like pears here. I don't mind a good pear as long as it's like it's got to be ripe for me. It's got to be juicy. I like the juicy pear. But and that's just me. I don't know. Just pour your juices all over. I want to eat it messy like watermelon when I eat a pear. Because that's the only time I really eat pears is when they're like ripe.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pick one. They suck when they like if they're too unripe and you buy them and then you just miss that. It's kind of like an avocado and you miss that moment. It's like okay, gone, bye.
Fucking avocados. What a waste of
Right?
time.
Gosh.
Like I now buy like at Costco. They have these guacamole cups.
Nice.
And like they have like seasoning in them and they're fucking delicious. And you don't have to
Perfect.
worry about them turning fucking brown. Like,
And it's a perfect little amount too.
perfect little amount. And like my favorite breakfast that I'm currently obsessed with and I've been obsessed for a while with is that you go to the store, you get like those frozen like hash browns, those little square hash browns. Yeah, air fry that shit up. And then put the little avocado, like half goes on one of them, and then the other half goes on the other, and then get the everything seasoning, but the bagel or everything.
Oh my god, I want that so bad.
And then you sprinkle that on your little avocado.
You're making avocado toast, but it's an avocado hash brown.
Yes,
It's exactly what you're doing.
And it's oh my god,
so good. That
on the
sounds
times
really good.
that I can't have it, I'm just like, oh my god, I need to go to the store and get me some fucking hash brown thingies because I currently don't have them because I used them all up.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go on a holiday, but when we go on like a holiday, I'm just like, oh, I want my hash brown avocado.
But it's
So
like, why buy it
bad.
now? I'm gonna be leaving.
Hash browns, hello Gizmo. Yes,
Hi, Gizmo.
frozen hash brown, air fry that shit. Put some guacamole on it. Sometimes you're feeling fancy, maybe an egg, maybe some like chopped up
fried egg.
tomatoes.
Oh God, yes. Ooh.
That's my favorite
Ooh,
breakfast.
I'd get fancy and sprinkle a little feta cheese on it.
Hell yeah.
That
Yes.
sounds so
Yes, that's like my obsession breakfast. What's up, Gizmo? How's it going?
good. How's it going, Gizmo? What you doing, boo?
Gizmo, what do you call the inner part of a fruit? Like if you were to describe what the inside of an apple is, what would you describe it as? Or like I don't want to give out clues.
That's fine. That's enough.
I think that's
We're
enough.
good. Yeah. What do you? Yeah.
This is for science, Gizmo. Wawta, now a quiz show.
Clearly, we have questions.
Oh, I didn't change the price of the fruit.
No.
We're losing all that profit. Calculator.
Did you close your cash
No,
register?
I did not. I panicked.
want to try dipping hash browns in Nutella. Ooh, that actually sounds kind of good.
I'm
I
not
know
there
that
for
doesn't
it.
sound good to you. I'm here for that.
On Nutella, unless it's in like
a little swipe of Nutella on that
like
hash brown. Yum.
a Ferrero like Rocher. I'm not a huge like I'm Nutella fan.
Okay.
I'm
no
just
hazelnut chocolate for you.
Like if it's there, then I'll eat it. But like I feel it's a little overhyped. I would rather just have like normal chocolate.
Yeah, that's fair.
Who are people beating up? Did someone just steal shit?
Apparently, I didn't hear anything. I'm turning your register off until you're ready. That was a lot going on out there.
Yeah.
Nice dodge of the question, Gizmo. Yeah, Gizmo. So Gizmo. I don't know if you heard it. But what do you call the inside of a fruit? Like, you know, an apple, for example. You have the skin, you have the blank, and then you have the core. What do you call the second part? The blank.
This is very important. This is
inquiring minds need to know. Part of the fruit you eat that's juice. There's another theft, and there hasn't even been an alarm. People are just getting beat up. Excuse me?
Alarms? What's happening in our store? Well, at least our people are catching them. That's all I
mean, at least they're doing something. Yeah, I agree. Oh, the stream buffered for you. Okay. So what do you call the inside of a fruit? Like, for example, an apple. You have the skin. You have the blank. We're going to call it blank because I want to know what you call that. And then you have the core of the apple. What do you call, you know, the sweet, juicy part of the fruit?
She's going to be like, what the fuck are you guys talking about?
We need to know. This is a great question.
It is.
I don't know why. It just cracks me up. Gizmo, you cannot leave us like this, Gizmo.
I'm leaving, guys. I'm leaving. Oh, there's no like beeper things at this door, even though there's an exit door here. Oh no, I didn't think about that. That's why there's been no alarms.
That's weird.
Where the fuck is it?
So they always usually just go out that door. They would never go out the other door.
They go out both doors. We have two exits. We have this. We have this exit and then this exit.
But this one has beepers on it.
Yeah, but like this one didn't.
Oh, you just put it there?
I just put them there.
Okay. I see.
That is why they're just randomly beating up people.
That makes sense.
The flesh. The flesh.
Okay. The flesh.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Very interesting.
I don't have like an answer. Why was that $23.99? Like everything ends in zeros or 50s. What's broken?
Uh-oh. I haven't had anything like that yet, so I'll keep an eye out.
99. It's probably on the fruit. 50 00. Oh.
Found it.
Found it.
Was it the damn apples?
It was the pears.
That's actually really fun. You finished it. You Googled it? But is that what you would have called it, like, organically, if you were just eating, an apple? Like, well, not organically. I wouldn't be like the flesh. I wouldn't just call it the flesh.
Be like,
it does sound good and gnarly.
Flesh.
Ooh, this fleshy apple, you know, like, whoa. But equally, it doesn't sound so much terribly wrong.
Yeah, it doesn't sound,
you know?
No, like, it sounds like very normal.
It sounds right, but...
Like, I'll believe it. Like, I'm not questioning it. It's just in my brain. I never thought about what I call that.
She just called it the edible part.
Yes, I agree. Like, no one
you can eat.
Like, no freak except for my dad or some other freaks. Sorry, freaks are gonna eat the core.
Oh no, we don't eat the core here.
Like, if you're a core eater, then like, good for you. But like, judging. No, I'm not eating those fucking seeds. I'm not eating that like hard little part that the seeds sit in. No. As soon as I touch that little spot, you know the spot that I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
It's over.
Yeah. Yep. I'm right there with you. Right there with you.
Freaks out.
Freaks have feelings too.
They do, but like.
Yeah. I respect their feelings.
I sometimes respect their feelings.
But I don't agree.
Like, I'm calling my dad a freak.
Apple. Ew, my mom used to eat like, I don't know. I don't like this. Some people do. But, like the animal fat of like the beef fat off the steak.
No. No. I don't. I hate.
It would be
soft
cooked,
meat.
obviously, but no.
No. I hate soft.
It always would make me gag. Yeah.
Well.
No, for real. I'm not joking.
Gross.
Stop.
I agree. Gross. Nasty. Nastiness. Like, if there's like for instance,
So
like
gross.
if we get like Chinese food from the mall and like there's beef, I'm like, how chewy is that beef?
Like, is it actually the beef or is it just the fat chunk they threw in
Yeah.
there?
Is it like just cooked enough where it's like chewy still? No.
Yeah.
And like if there's chicken and like there's one like chewy piece, I'm always like skeptical of like the rest of them. I'm like, ew. How many of these are gonna be soft chicken?
Yeah, I feel that. I don't like.
I want my
really
meats a little dried. A little dried.
Yeah.
A little textured, dry texture to it. Nah.
I don't mind a medium rare steak.
Oh,
like,
I get the medium rare, but if
happy.
it's fatty, like super.
But it's the fat. It's the chunks of fat. Can't.
No.
Makes for good flavor, like for the overall steak.
Or like a
I'm
pork
not gonna eat
chop,
this.
and like
I'm not
it
gonna
looks
eat it.
like it's a good piece, and then you bite it, and it's like that soft, chewy bit, and like you're like,
Ew. Gagging.
You tricked me.
You tricked me.
And they ask your voicemail, how chewy is that beef? How chewy is that beef? Like, I'll ask them, can I have like a little like a toothpick of that beef so I can just make sure how chewy it is? Like, because it's gross. I hate chewy meat. I hate it. Which is also why I partially don't like ribs. That's one of the reasons I don't like ribs, because like the meat's like too chewy. It's too.
Oh, see, I
it's
love
too
a
fatty.
good rib if it's cooked right.
It's got to be a little bit.
understand.
If I'm forced to eat ribs, it needs to be a little dry.
I feel like you would like pork ribs because they're a little less fatty usually.
Maybe.
Versus like a beef rib. I don't know. Unless you've had more. I mean, you might have had more pork ribs actually. You might try a beef rib.
Don't know. I just avoid ribs, really.
That's fair.
Oh.
That's fair.
And like the whole like barbecue sauce, you know my feelings on barbecue sauce.
Oh yeah, you're not a barbecue sauce girl.
No. There's just something about it.
That spicy ketchup feeling.
Just I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Tangy, spicy, weird feeling.
Nah.
I love it.
Why is there staff? Is our staff working? Yeah, they are working. I'm like, where did you guys go?
Work harder.
Work harder. So we have 5 days till our trip. So freaking excited.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Right around the corner.
Right around that corner. Tomorrow I'm going to get my nails done. And then
Yay, you do Disney theme or what?
Yes, I have like some inspiration
Awesome.
pictures.
Cool.
Man, I just can't wait, honestly. Yes, his bowl is food. Did I tell you about the drama with like fucking Patrick the other day?
No.
We're the worst like cat parents ever. So like in the morning he was being a little annoying, and I'm like, he's just being like extra annoying, whatever. And then lunchtime rolls around and his food goes off, but nothing comes out. And I'm like, oh no, his food thing is empty. And so I go to look like in the closet where like we normally have what's left of the bag from the last time we filled it. There's no bag.
Oh
We have no dry
no.
cat food.
Patrick is panicking.
And like he's turning around, he's looking at us, and I'm looking at him going, "Whoa, I'll fix it, I'll fix it." And then
shit.
so I grabbed like a handful of like treats, and I put it like in his bowl, because what else am I supposed to fucking do?
Yeah, seriously.
So then I think
Give
he
him a little something.
like he was being like extra annoying in the morning, because I don't think he got his full like breakfast.
Right.
But we didn't know that because we were not awake at that time.
Oh.
So then we go out, we buy the cat food, we come home, but we don't fill it until it's time for food, because like if we fill it, then he's like, "Oh my God," like freaks out, and he's like, "I want my food now," and then gets super annoying. But then we went out for like dinner with Goofin, and 5 o'clock comes and goes, and I'm like, "Oh my God, we didn't fill his food thing." And his food came out at 5 o'clock, and nothing came out.
They're freaking out, like, "Oh my God, now they're not feeding me."
Oh my God, they're not home, and I don't have food again.
Oh no.
And then we get home. He's like pretty chill. Like he's not as panicked as I thought, but like we filled his food and we gave him a big helping of his food. And then the next day he threw it all up, but that's okay because we knew that was gonna happen. Because he eats it way too fast and then he pukes it up.
Yeah, he can't digest it. Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Oh, fucking guy. But yeah, it was a dramatic day.
I've been there. I don't call it bad ownership or parenting or whatever you want to call it to your pets. I've been there for sure.
Yeah.
Shit happens, man. Hey, you know what? He's fine.
He's fine.
He's fine. Yeah.
The 1-year-old was walking on his knees and walked into me, and he had a look on his face like I magically appeared. You know what? Maybe you
Where
did.
the hell were you?
Where the hell were you? I was just walking on my knees, chilling, and you're ruining my vibes. What else is new? What else is new? I moved my PS5 from my desk to the TV because I'm like, you know what?
Oh, really?
Yes, because I was like, I want to play Final Fantasy 16, which is like the newest one that came out like last year, the year before last, I can't remember exactly, on the big TV with amazing graphics.
Totally. All the good graphics.
Yeah, it's because like I don't stream. And I don't know if I'll come back to streaming. I don't know. Yeah, I'm kind of having fun just vibing by myself.
I agree. I think I've social overloaded myself a little bit in life. And when I go to game, it's my escape.
Yeah.
Where I can just be my total introvert self and just not exist, but exist in a virtual world. It's so pleasing.
Exactly. Like I don't need to like worry about like talking and entertaining people. Like I can just silently play my game. Oh, you heard about it from Jordan that I moved my PS5? Because I didn't tell him. All of a sudden he's like, "What's that doing there?" I'm like, "Oh, I moved it last night, like 2 minutes ago." I will.
He disagrees, Jordan.
Well, he's like, "You better get back into streaming." I'm like, I'm good. Where'd this customer? Like, didn't take his money.
This is the most streaming that I do once a week.
Honestly, same.
This, and I'm okay with it. Get your booty cheeks out. Twerk it. Gotta work. Gotta.
He's so good at that. He was showing me like how to do that, and I was like, I can't move my back like that.
I can't
move my hips like that. Thank you.
You guys.
Could you imagine that?
I love that. Yes.
No, let's see you do it. No, absolutely not. Will not be happening at all. Not right, meow. No. Mm-mm. Never.
So funny. I love it. Oh, that brings me joy. I can't move my back like that much anymore either, ever since my accident, really. But that's just things are I probably could if I tried harder in my life to like be better, but I'm not here for it right now.
I feel that.
Yeah, you know?
Tucked in shirt, aka dad mode. Trust me, he always has a tucked in shirt. Even Khalees can back that up. You saw him with a tucked in shirt. And Goofin can also back that up. He always has a tucked in shirt. Always. It's fucking weird. And he always wears jeans. He doesn't wear any sweats, no shorts, no like casual home clothes. Jeans. Always.
I get that, Jordan. I get that. It is funny though. It's very Skismo said dad mode.
Which like I never thought about until she pointed that out. I'm like, fascinating. I never thought of that.
We're blowing your mind tonight.
Yeah, like tonight's just like my mind is just blown like so much tonight.
First it was commercials and ads.
Yeah.
Then it was what the name
what
of
this
it
fruit. And then like the dad thing, like Gizmo pointed that out like a while ago, but I've spent like 11 years with this man. And like I just was like, whatever.
That's his style. Like
that's his
cool,
thing.
whatever.
Like whatever. Like, I don't know what to do about that. But yeah, no, totally. Like ridiculous.
I fucking love it so much. Although Jordan, I do disagree that you don't wear like any kind of cozy like sweatpants when you're chilling at home.
Yeah, he doesn't.
I don't understand how like comfortable your jeans can be the whole night until you're going to bed. Do you sleep in your underwear?
Yes.
Yes.
Boxer boy.
Boxers. Okay.
Okay.
Well, then you're cozy. That's fair.
They're not.
That's totally fair. And especially
No.
when you work in. Well, sometimes you can work in a nice pair of jeans. Like
as soon as I get
a pair of jeans
home,
you worked in.
My pants are coming off.
I'm right there with you. I'm
and like
all about
my
jammies.
like my sweats are on.
Sweats. If it's hot, it's the sweat. You know, the
like
jammy shorts.
The jammy like half pant thingies where like they're like knee length and they're
Yep.
Yeah, like as soon as I get home, changed.
Mm-hmm,
like you will not catch me wearing my outdoor
bras
clothes.
Off.
No, my bra needs to stay on because like I can't
Oh.
do like the underboob sweat.
That's fair. I
can't deal with that.
I feel fortunate to have somewhat smaller titties because I just that shit's got to go. You take that fucking bra off. We are home. We are letting things hang out.
I also have like just a super comfortable bra because like I went to like this bra store and I was like I'm frustrated because I used to buy this one bra that has like an underwire bra. No, an underwire wire. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and like
underwire.
the bra would be totally fine and then all of a sudden either right here in the middle or like on the side bit it would pop out. But the rest of
and then you're getting poked.
The rest of the bra's perfectly fine. But you can't just take out like the underwire because then it doesn't sit right. So now the bra is ruined.
Yeah. Then your tits just kind of like flopping out all weird.
I can't. I got to feel secure and fine in my bra.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, that's fucking annoying because like one bra lasted 3 months and then that stupid pokey thing came out and I'm like, this is a perfectly fine bra. I'm pissed. So then I walked in and I'm like, this is the bra I'm wearing. What can I get that's like supportive and good and covers? Because I don't like it when like there's no like
the sides hanging out.
I don't like when like there's not enough fabric to cover like the side of your boob.
Mm-hmm.
So then like I want it covering, but also like shaping. And then then I found one. There's no like actual wire, and it's not like an actual like sports bra. And then it's like. And it's just perfect. It's perfect. And they're so comfortable.
Yeah.
They're so comfortable. Ideal. Yeah. Like, just let them hang out. Nah, man. But I did buy a dress like the other day at I'm at the Gap, and it's like I don't understand the cut of these dresses right now because like my bra, this part pokes out, and I'm like I don't want
Oh,
that. So then I'm like I
yeah.
might have to go braless in this dress, and I'm like ugh, the titties.
Just gotta let them hang out.
I just gotta let them hang out. So then I bought like the darker version of the dress, so then I won't feel as like exposed.
Sure.
I'm
Well,
99% of the time. I'm home 99% of the time, so I look homeless. Like I told one of my tenants because she's like, "Oh, you dress so nice. Like you have such nice pants and nice clothes." And like these are my work clothes. If you saw me outside of work, you would think that
you probably wouldn't recognize me.
I'm a goblin. Like
Yeah.
I
I'm a
I'm
goblin all the time.
yeah, like at work
I'm a
I have like my
constant
nice
mess.
work clothes because like
Yeah.
gotta keep presentation. But like I told her like if you saw me out and about you would think that I'm just some slob. Just like
That's
roaming
exactly what I
around.
think most of the parents that see me that don't know me think that I am just a giant I mean, I am a mess, don't get me wrong, but like, I was with the territory of my life. It's
My
just what it
green
is.
tank top that I finally threw out because we all have, let's admit it ladies. We all have that one shirt tank top that's full of holes. But it's
Oh
the most
yeah, I got it.
comfiest like piece of
But we're
clothing you
not letting that
own.
shit go.
No, but
Yep.
like this one, I did finally throw it out. It was like tattering, like it was not good, and but I still need to get like a new shitty home top. But like this thing was
Yeah.
like through the ringer.
It's like, I don't think we can survive this
Like
one again.
like it's like borderline. The holes like my boob could basically fall out of it. So like I think it's time to let this bitch go. But yeah. But Jordan, every lady has that shitty top that they just won't let go. We all do.
I do. I've let many before go that I still have ones that I won't let go because they're now getting to that old age.
Yes. Well, that's different. Like this is like I like to wear tank tops at home because
Yeah.
I just don't like the confinement of shirts.
My
Like
friend always told me
yeah.
he like clothing made him feel like he was wearing like not trash bags, but just like big. You're just putting these big things like on you, you know.
Yeah.
And he's like, I've always kind of tripped out. I mean, that was back a long time ago when we talked about this. Now it's like totally different mentality, but it's true though. I still think of that, and I'm like, it's kind of you are just like throwing on these big bags of like fabric on yourself. I don't know. It's kind of a trip to think about, especially women in dresses.
Yes. Yeah.
Now, Gizmo, is that because you can't go braless because your girls are just, you know,
Too much.
let's say too much, or is it just the environment you're living in? Like, what's that about? I'm braless like 90% of the time. I put a bra on to go pick up my kids from school, so I'm not like my nipples don't get hard, you know, through my shirt.
Yeah.
It's TMI, but it's true.
Ah.
Hi, Pat.
We couldn't tell what
Hi,
that was.
Patrick.
Mr. Patrick, come back. Come back, baby. Baby. Oh, baby, 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 baby. Oh, my Lord.
Ah,
Oh, God.
okay. There you go.
Oh, my God. Mwah.
That makes sense. So you always have the layers on to keep yourself warm with the anemia. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Patrick. You're
I like
such a
it. Thank you for
baby.
explaining. I'm like, come on, let those tatas out.
Patrick.
But if it's like legit, which I get, you know, everyone might have a reason, you know,
Yeah.
whether it's a health thing, just a fabric feel thing or whatever. I used to always, yeah.
What you kicking about? What you kicking?
I don't know. I just kind of let my ladies just hang out since having kids. I realized, like, just like whatever. Fuck it. I escape if I wear a tank top. Yes. Yes. You've always got the mystical left out titty that like comes out in the middle of sleep and you wake up and you're like, what happened to me during that night? Go back in there. What are you doing? But go. Oh shit. I didn't realize we had like a little stack of shit.
Our little bitches are working.
We're over here talking about titties.
Titties.
Man. Well, you know, we all got them technically.
Yeah, we do all got them.
We all got
well, like
them.
actually,
So, like,
actually, my mom doesn't got them.
Well, yeah, okay. There's circumstances where some don't have them because they, have been
chopped off,
removed, but for good reason. Hello.
I'm just joking.
No, yeah, that goes for a lot of people. Like for sure. You're right.
It must be I asked her, like, isn't it weird to like not put on a bra now? And she's like, a little bit. And like she was actually mad because just before like her whole like cancer thing and like taking off the boobies type of thing. She's like, I just bought brand new bras and now
man, how frustrating.
Now like I can't even wear them. And I'm like, dude,
yeah,
and then like,
annoying.
and then she's like, do you want them? And I'm like, Mom, we don't have the same bra size.
Yeah.
Like, no,
yeah.
I don't. And also like, no, I don't want your bras.
Well, if they've never been used, like that's one thing, right? But if they're not your size, it wouldn't really make sense to even try.
Yeah.
Whether it's too big or too small, regardless, like, it's not comfortable for your back.
Like she had bigger boobs.
The idea is very kind.
Like bigger boobs than me, and I'm like, nah, that's not gonna work.
No, we aren't. Yeah, we're not doing it.
We're a pretty chesty family.
Yes. Yes.
We're very.
I got the
boobalicious
short end of the stick on that one. Actually, my mom had big fat titties. My grandma's got titties on my dad's side. Everyone's got titties. My cousins.
But you don't got
all my cousins, and I do not. I mean, they're there, but they're not like their titties. Their titties are all big titties. And I'm like, wow, I really, but none of them have ass, and I do. So I'll take it. None of them. They all have flat little lame butts. No offense to them, but it's true.
I have to get a breast reduction. Just yell at the doctor. Shut up and take my titties. Exactly.
Yeah.
Your boobs went to your butt, according to Gizmo.
Exactly. They did. I've been telling myself that for years. That's okay. Whatever.
Like,
I get the luxury of not wearing a bra.
Yeah, seriously.
Which is great.
Seriously. Like tomorrow, I'm gonna be shaving my legs and I'm gonna be wearing that dress, but I'm not gonna be wearing a bra, and I'm gonna be like stressed about it all day.
I love it.
I'm gonna be stressed about it. I'm like, no, I bought this. It was on sale, and I'm just gonna do it.
You probably could find a strapless bra.
I know, but like, I don't understand the cut of these dresses now, because like the backs are also low, so then you would see the bra on the back, and I'm like, who's designing? What man is designing this dress?
Yeah,
like really, like
seriously.
These dresses with like they're not V necks, they're like straight here and then like flowy sides, like they're like.
You gotta send me a picture of the dress.
I will.
Outfit of the day. Oh,
outfit of the day. Yes, we shall do that. But yeah, I'm just curious. What man made this? Because like clearly, you did not think about bras.
It wasn't a woman.
Yeah. Months, and I still have no. I just love the feeling of my shaved legs in bed.
That is such a good feeling. I am with you though, Giz. I have not shaved my legs in a while. It is time though, because the shorts are out.
I do shave my legs often enough.
That's nice.
Mostly because I like it. Mm-hmm. And like Jordan doesn't give a shit. But like when I was a kid, my mom used to make us use Nair. instead of
Yes.
shaving our legs. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this before. And if you don't know what Nair is, it's a demonic thing that some people use instead of shaving their legs. They put this cream on their legs, leave it for like 5 minutes or something, or 10 minutes. I don't even recall. And it burns off the hair from your legs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why not just shave? Why not just shave? But then it's annoying because like I have thick dark hair, so like
Yeah.
you can't reuse Nair for like a friggin' week, and by that point I feel I can't wear shorts or dresses or skirts because of my thick hair. And for the longest time, I don't know why, but like mom's like, I just grew up on using Nair. And then one day I spoke to her and I was like, I want to shave my legs, Mom. And she's like, interesting. Okay. And then it became a thing that we all shaved our legs. My mom started shaving her legs. My sister did too. And I'm like, why have we been doing this Nair shit for so long? Back in the day, razor was pretty much for men only. Yeah. But like, I'm talking about like in the mid to like the mid 2000s to like the 2010s. That's what I'm talking about. Things have changed.
Yeah.
There were commercials, not ads.
Yeah.
For razors. Commercials. Commercials, not ads. So then And then where was I going with this? I don't know where I was going with this.
The shaving, everyone started to do it with you.
Because like I started doing it because like I got thick black hair on my legs. And then like I would like not use my Nair because I can't use it, because if you use it too soon after you've just Naired, it fucking burns. It burns so bad. Yes. Yes. And then your legs get all like rashy because you just burnt your fucking skin off. And then like, so then I wouldn't do it. And then like the boys would tease me because it's hot out. I gotta wear shorts. And they're like, oh, you have hairy legs. And then now I'm just like subconsciously be like, everyone's looking at my hairy legs.
Oh my God.
Like if my pants like ride up, I'm just like, oh, my hairy leg is showing. But also,
I straight up. Oh, go ahead.
But I do love the feeling of clean sheets and shaved legs. Ah,
yes, that's the best.
The best.
Best night's sleep.
Best night's sleep.
So good.
Fucking
His little tail.
Get
out of here. Like, he was all happy for a sec, like, there. It was all, I'm leaving.
Boy. But yeah.
It's too funny.
But yeah. Like, I totally can support people not shaving their legs for, like, forever. Just that dolphin feeling. That dolphin leg feeling.
The dolphin feeling, yes.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
It's a good one. I agree. I haven't shaved my legs in a little while.
If I could sleep in the shower.
It's probably been about a month.
Get away with it. Oh. Why are you sleeping in the shower?
Wait, if I could sleep in the shower.
I could get away with it. I'm lost by that comment, Gizmo. Shut the fuck up.
Why are you sleeping in the shower, Giz? What men's razors are better, I do agree. And the funny thing, though, is that, like, Nair is not medieval. It's actually quite modern.
I don't know when Nair was created, but it's fucking...
Probably in the 80s.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me...
Like, and, like, I will say, like, when I shave my legs, I don't use, like, actual shaving cream. The best thing for your dollar is just, like, body lotion from, Bath and Body Works. That shit lasts forever. If I could get away with it.
That.
Oh. If I would sleep in the shower if I could get away with it. But why are you sleeping in the shower? Do you just like your shower that much?
I love a nice hot shower. It is nice.
I love baths.
Okay, wait.
Yeah, one was Nair invested. And who created that shit?
1940?
Oh my lord.
I thought it was more modern than that. Wow, I'm impressed. That's still pretty modern, but not really. It's almost 100 years old.
But like, what's in it that just burns your fucking hair away? I don't even know. But yeah, using Bath and Body Works like body lotion is honestly the best thing to shave with. Like shave your legs with and your pits.
Okay, so Nair is a port. Hold on. Portmanteau. Which is also a blended word of combining the meanings and parts of sounds of two or more words together. Basically like blending smoke and fog to make smog. Like a motel is a motorist hotel,
But what does
but
Nair
it's a
stand for?
motel. So
Something
it's
hair?
Nair, which means no hair, right?
Oh.
Okay. So the brand is mainly known for its depilatories that work by breaking the disulfiide bonds of the keratin molecules in hair. Those are all big words. So depilatories is a cosmetic preparation used to remove hair from the skin. Common active ingredients are salts of thioglycolic acid and thiolactic acids. These compounds break the disulfide bonds in keratin and also hydrolyze the hair so that it is easily removed. Holy shit. Disulfide bonds. Oh, wow.
Fucking
Okay.
barbaric. It's barbaric. That's
That's
what it is.
fucking
Like, it
crazy.
should not be on the market anymore. Like, let's be real. No one should be buying Nair.
That's pretty
Any
gnarly, dude,
any
sounding.
any parent that buys their child Nair to shave should be like put in jail. I would not test that gizmo. I would
You know what? You know what?
not.
As we've been thinking about this, I'm like, wonder how it would work on my little mustache that has grown since I've had kids.
It probably would be amazing, but like I don't know if I would put that on such a sensitive piece of skin.
I wouldn't want to put it on my face. But I did
No,
think about it.
no.
It's relaxing. Yeah.
Relaxing. It's relaxing. Did you just say?
Sleeping in the shower, I think
Oh,
is what she was
oh.
referring
I'm
to. I just
like,
went
we
back.
better not have been like doing Nair's relaxing because it's fucking not. And if you put that shit on your leg and like miss one section, you can't just go back and put more Nair on that like part because the rest of your skin is so fucking burnt that you just got to live with it. Like, it's the worst. Just shave your fucking legs. Parents, do not buy Nair for your 13-year-old children. Shaven.
It was all Nair was never a thing in my household. It was
Oh,
all about shaving. And my mom
ah.
made me wait as long as she could.
Oh my God, my mom did too. And I'm like, look at my legs, woman. I'm like a caveman. I'm an ape. Like,
It's time to shave. You can't keep me like
like,
in
do
the
you
womb
do you want me
forever.
to be bullied and like kill myself? Maybe. Like, come on. Like, let
I
me shave
mean,
my fucking legs.
unalive yourself? Yeah.
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 Which like I wouldn't, but like,
Well, no.
why would you allow your child to basically be bullied over something that could be easily fixed? Like, it's shaving legs. It's
Couldn't
not
agree more.
like, I don't know. It's not. I don't know what else would be more extreme than that, or like stuff like that. But like, it's just shaving legs.
Ah, yeah.
Chilly when she
Chelly,
shaves
when
her
she
legs.
shaves, she
Yes,
loves it.
I fucking love shaving my legs.
I totally understand the fresh shaved legs and the fresh sheet bed.
Nothing is
Ah,
worse than when you get out of the
ah.
shower like in the morning and you're like, oh, I'm gonna wear a skirt. And then you pull it out, you take off your sweatpants or like your I'm a pajama pants, and you're like, oh, forgot to shave. Never mind on the skirt.
No
Can't
skirt
go.
today.
No skirt today. I hate that. when I forget that I was planning to shave.
I love it. It's so good.
But it is 9:30, and we should
is.
call it. Which, like, I got to bring up a little topic because we were laughing about this last time. We have no idea how to end this stream every fucking week.
We're always so awkward.
We always like say bye like a million,
okay, bye.
1,000 times.
And then we get all weird.
We say bye so many times. And like, I just have to like mute us and change it at some point because we don't know how to end.
She goes, okay, we're muted. Okay, now we're going to end screen. And she like talks me through it. And I'm like, all right.
That's more talking to me, making sure I fucking mute myself.
Through. I know, but I feel like I'm with you on that.
Because do you remember that one time where like I was starting it and I didn't mute us, and then Goopin's talking, and then I'm like, how does she know what we're talking about? We're muted. Do you remember that? That was hilarious.
I do remember that.
So that's for me to remember. Mute, change the screen. We're good to go.
Oh, it's amazing.
Just like, so then you can all be really aware of how awkward we are when we decide it's time to end stream and we just say bye like 50 million times.
We got to come up with like an ending phrase or something that just we stick to, because we are so awkward when we end our stream. It's like, and we're doing it right now. We're explaining our awkwardness, yet we're like still not saying goodbye.
Even though we need to end it. But
oh my god,
next week
is something wrong with us.
We will not be here because I'm going on holiday. So we will be back on what is the next Wednesday? The 14th.
Oh, 13th, 14th.
The 14th. That's so far away. So far away.
But it's also like right there. It's so weird.
True.
Like I can't believe April's over. I'm gonna be straight with you. Like I feel like April went way fast. I'm surprised it's over already.
It went so fast. To be honest. Yeah. I agree. It was a fast month. Which like I'm not mad about because once again, holiday, and I was like ready for it.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah, so we're missing next week. Yes. But we'll be back on the 14th for our Wawta Wednesday. It is a little bit away, but I mean, honestly, after we get through next week, it'll be like right there. So next week will be weird because we won't be here, like for all of us.
But then the next one's gonna be full of so many stories.
So many stories. We're excited.
So many.
I'm excited. I can't wait to hear the stories. Always so good, juicy.
Juicy stories, always juicy, but yeah.
That's the way you chew the beef.
That's the way you chew that chewy beef. How soft is the beef today?
Not the cookie crumbles, but it's how you chew that beef.
Yes. Yeah.
Ew. That sounds awful.
But it's very fitting. I like it.
Very good, everybody. Okay, we're going to end our awkwardness. We're going to wish you a great night. We won't see you next week, but we'll see you the following. And come back. Join us. We throw... Chelly's been throwing our streams on YouTube as well.
Yes.
So if you ever miss one and want to check it out, you know where to find it.
Yeah.
I think it's Wawta Podcast on there, or is it Wawta Plays?
No, it's Wawta Plays.
It's Wawta Plays on there.
Wawta
That's
Plays.
right. We changed everything.
We changed everything.
My brain is...
Because someone else took Wawta Podcast, and I still haven't caught them live.
They did. Very interesting.
Very interesting. But anyways, before we get on another tangent, bye!
Bye, everybody! Here's our awkward endings!